Alright, looks like we're good to go. And before I get started, I want to say a big fuck you to YouTube for once again limiting my comments. Yeah, sorry, I kind of just woke up. I got...
Not all the experiences of the USS Voyager crew in the Delta Quadrant were positive. Captain Janeway made some tough decisions to get her crew home. And more than one species felt like they'd had a run-in with a supernova after she'd been through their space. These ill feelings have festered for decades, and they haven't aged well. We need to do what we can to assuage them.
Alright. Let's see. That is all the way up here. So, hopefully everybody... Yes, I'm well aware of that. For some reason my ship is not turning in the proper direction. I've had that happen a couple of times. I ain't going to deep space. Yo. Alright, let's see. We did... Alright, once we're here at the deposit system, once we're here at this system, we'll do this, these things. Duty officer missions, holy shit, I don't remember why I didn't remember what the hell these things are called. Yeah, kind of made the mistake of laying down, like I said one time. All right, I think I've said it before, but this happened one time too. I meant to stream, but then I laid down in the bed and fell asleep. I don't want to do that one. Thank you. Alright, let's go to... Oh.
This is agreeable.
Hold on a second.
Thank you for that.
What happened here, Captain?
Hostiles dropped out of warp and attacked without warning. Their ships were fast and powerful, far beyond our capabilities. They disabled us and left shortly thereafter. Curiously, one of them communicated to us. He said scavengers would come to pick apart our ships. As we are defenseless, that was an unsettling statement. Can you help us?
We'll do what we can to help, Captain. DV Ferocity 1285 out.
This is Cooperative Cube 1138. We are here to help.
Alright, so we got a cooperative sublighter. Divert power from the shields to the transporters. Grab all that you can. Takes care of that one.
Thank you for coming. Our situation is quite dire. Life support is failing ship-wide, and so is artificial gravity. We're unable to conduct repairs at this time. Can you provide assistance?
Hit your life support, bitch. With that done, your crew should be able to handle everything else. Alright. repair the sphere's life support.
Thank you. We'll make our way to a base and begin repairs.
Clean up this techno-organic trash. Oh, fire.
Impulse, and we'll have this sphere over here. Modify probe to generate a dampening field. We'll evacuate while there's a gap in the radiogenic phase variance. Yep. And rescue survivors. So hopefully. Let's switch over to this one.
Transport them to friendly territory.
Acknowledge. We'll want to be with you if we're transporting. There we go. Bring them over.
Tracking a large force incoming. Preparing defense stations.
my wingmen said one of my wingmen said there was a storage in the middle of it.
Our thanks. Were it not for you and your crew, none of us would have survived.
Let us know if you hear rumors of any further vault advances or attacks. Accept and depart.
Are you familiar with Voyager's emergency medical hologram? He's quite unique, even for an old EMH Mark I. Now, he holds rank in Starfleet in his own right. We've received a message that the Doctor requires assistance to deal with a medical situation on an Ocampa freighter in the Shenda system. He is currently en route in one of Voyager's shuttles. Normally, I would send a medical vessel, but we have seen a spike in Vadwar attacks, and I want to make sure he has all the resources he will need. Could you go to the Shenda system and assist the Doctor?
Alright. Set. Transwarp to the location. Alright. Take us to the Doctor's shuttle. Over here.
Pleased to meet you. I scanned your service record before your arrival. You've been in quite a few battles, haven't you? Ever stop to think about the strain you're putting on your medical crew before you charge into combat? Of course you don't. No captain ever does.
Nice to meet you too, Doctor.
We've been hailing this Ocampan freighter for some time, but we're not getting a response, and our sensors cannot penetrate their shields. Their initial distress signals indicated that they were suffering from Paranesti measles. I can treat it easily. You can get onto the ship. Now that your ship is here, it should be trivial to board the vessel and assess the situation. Transport me aboard your vessel, and then my shuttle can return to Voyager.
Prepare for transport.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
Alright. Scan. And of course. What is the big part? Dark Horse Formers is taking care of it.
Hold your fire. I am Gaul, leader of the Vadwar.
Alright.
Greetings. I am Gaul, leader of the Vadwar Supremacy. I apologize for the
overzealousness of my soldiers. This action was not authorized.
First, a can of the DV Ferocity 1285.
I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta Quadrant has inadvertently caused some conflict between us. I would rather avoid any more unpleasantness. Would you be willing to meet with me face to face?
Yes, but I found such talks are best on neutral grounds.
That is understandable. Do you have a location in mind? There are not many areas of the Delta Quadrant where my people are confined.
I might know a place. I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise! Is there anything I can do for you?
Hello, Neelix. We need a neutral place for a diplomatic negotiation with the Vodwar. I was wondering if you could help.
Diplomatic negotiations? I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. I would be more than happy to offer my services as mediator. As for the location, Dexa and most of our people are on New Talax now, but we still have the asteroid base in the ecosystem. It's mostly empty now, just a few cleanup crews, and the Kazon have been leaving it alone. It would be perfect.
Thank you. Your assistance is greatly appreciated.
Well, did you find a suitable location for us?
There's an asteroid base in the Taba system that the Talaxians have been using.
Talaxians? Are there still Talaxian communities? How odd. The site is agreeable. Send my ship the coordinates and I will meet you there.
Coordinates sent. We'll talk there.
I'm contacting the closest medical ship. They can investigate this further while we meet with Gaul.
Excellent idea, Doctor. Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, that ship warped in pretty quick. Alright. Oh, whoops.
Imagine using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vodwar have no shame.
What was my thing?
I don't trust Gaul.
Plasma damage.
He betrayed us on Vodwar Prime. He'll do it again.
Alright, plasma damage.
It's good to see you again so soon. If I might make a suggestion, I would recommend only bringing 2 crew members with your away team. Gaul brought 4 aides. You'll have the doctor and myself, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get an advantage on him. Gaul seems very touchy. Proper protocol will be important. Are you ready to beam down?
Yes. Alright. And here we go.
It's so good to see. Doctor, it's been 30 years. You haven't aged a day.
Yes. It's good to see you too, Neelix.
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vodwar a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension. Doctor, you must tell me all you've been up to.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vodwar here.
Of course.
But I suppose it is important that you hear about my many achievements since our last meeting. And my brilliant research was able to prove conclusively. Thus, I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing Klingon opera.
Well, Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexa.
Neelix, the Vodwar have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later.
All right.
Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here? He's the one that has been serving the Vodwar their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say. He told me that Gaul is a little grumpy, but I'm sure you can handle him. Gaul is in the command room now, waiting for us. Jolax should be back soon to take everyone's orders for the main course.
Thank you, Neelix. Let's go speak with Gaul. Alright. One of these inhibiting Polaron dual pistols. Okay. Alright, just making sure. Go up here.
Ah, at last. I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business. Our meeting is long overdue.
Indeed. It's time we settle our differences.
As do I. My people are damaged, in crisis. We are already at war with the Kabali, and with you, giving your alliances support for them.
Then let us try to find an accord that benefits us both.
Do you know why we fight the Kabali? Their world was once a Vadwar colony, one of our largest. And there is still a large cache of stasis tubes on the planet. Those are my brothers and sisters being held hostage. The Kabali are stealing them, taking their very identities and transforming them.
They won't return the remaining tubes?
The Kabali would rather watch us die and use our corpses as fuel for their unnatural corruption. Is it wrong to fight against your own extinction? Don't we have a right to survive as well?
Must be a way if we can end this peacefully. This war will scar the Quadrant for decades to come.
There can be no peace. Not after what they've done. Are you suggesting we are weak? That we should just lay down and die for them? No, we will not.
No, but destroying the Kabali isn't right either. They're greater threats in the galaxy we must face.
Do not try to pacify me. We will have our retribution. You have my offer. Abandon your alliance with the Kabali and support us, and we will be your strongest ally in the Quadrant.
I'm not here to start a war with the Kabali.
Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vadwar. You need to understand.
What do you mean?
The Vadwar have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect us to forget the destruction of our cities? The massacres of our people?
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
Neelix was completely turned around there.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
Does that make you angry, Talaxian?
No, it makes me sad. For Jolex. And for you.
Then we are not done.
Explain the thing. I need a tactical strike team at my location immediately. Alright, I need a scan of the base. How many Telexians are still alive? Oh, excuse me. Fight with honor, for we shall do the same. We shall be doing the same.
Time only to save one group? I do not envy your choice. I would go with you, but I cannot leave Neelix alone. And time is of the essence. I'm afraid you'll have to go on without us.
Very well. Make sure to get Neelix.
No, I'm going. I can't sit by and let the Vadwar kill my friends. I won't be a burden. I promise. I have to do this.
Good. You now shall go into glorious battle to avenge your fallen comrades. Alright, there we go. And of course there's one over here too. Crap. Trying to hit the other two and it's not one.
How do we choose who to save?
Open the door here.
save the hostages, but they may be safer here.
All right, tell them to wait. And we go in a.
What about the people in the storage room?
Tell them to wait. Now we go and head to the storage room. Yeah, I'm standing in a doorway, and it's standing up in a doorway there is usually quick.
We should check to see if any of the Telexians survived.
Oh, they're over here.
Doctor, you have to save them. These are my friends.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix. I'm sorry.
Then we can still save the others. We have to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
We need to get down. Yes, we need to get down to the cargo bay. Oh, whoops. All right, let's head down. Let's head down this way. Open this up, and we'll take care. Open this up, and we'll take care of the one more that's down here.
Making damage detected.
Fuck. I guess I don't have anything going on. Guess I don't have any different lunchboxes going on at the moment. Let's grab that group. Anchor drone, and I want to get rid of it because I don't like it. Whoa, there was some lag. Whoa, there's some lag going on right there.
I've sent a signal to the remaining Telexians to join us here as soon as possible.
All right. Wait for them. Then, of course, we got to fit up the group. Then we got to fit up the group.
More Vaadwaur on the way. Defend the shuttle. More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried.
Well, to be fair, they can still kind of. Can disable it. You got that. Holographic projector. I don't remember what the thing is actually called.
A large number of Vaadwaur are closing in. I'm afraid they may be too much for you to handle.
All right.
The Teray are here to assist. After this, our debt to you is repaid.
That's timely. Here come the Vaadwaur.
All right.
The Vaadwaur have been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue.
There we go. There we go.
Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vaadwaur fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated. We will return to our ships. I suggest you do the same. We will provide cover for your ship so it may drop shields to transport you.
We appreciate the help, Commander. Alright. Up. Back to our ship.
I knew this meeting was a farce. The word Vaudouar means fool in ancient Talaxian. Did you know that? You thought me a fool who would swallow your insults without comment. A fool who would blunder into the trap you set with the Touré. I am not.
The one who did this, Gull, not me.
This has destroyed any chance of an accord between us. How disappointing. I had thought you would be a valuable ally. Now you are just another victim.
Did everything we could to make peace with you, Gull. You're the one who destroyed it. My ships are still firing off in random directions.
You came to our aid when the Vaudouar attacked our homeworld. Now we have come to assist you. This discharges our obligation.
Thank you for the assistance. Perhaps we can be allies someday.
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We've done nothing but welcome them. And he killed my friends just to make a statement. I don't understand how anyone would be so callous.
They will be avenged.
I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaudouar come here. I put my people in danger. This is my responsibility. I just never conceived that even the Vaudouar could be so treacherous. They double-crossed us on Voyager and tried to take the ship, but slaughtering innocent people. My time on Voyager changed me. I saw the best that people could be. I forgot, or wanted to forget, how evil they could be.
Felix, I promise you that Gull will face justice for what he's done.
With your permission, I'll lead the survivors back to New Talax. Then we can return with a security force to collect the dead.
Farewell, Felix.
I've been in contact with the USS Blackwell. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty. It was all a ruse by the Vaudouar to lure us into that system. Everything was part of this play Gaul wanted to perform. From the initial distress call to his intervention and offer to negotiate. And then, he used a massacre to set his stage. That's the kind of man he is, and unless he's stopped, the entire quadrant may fall.
Let us hope it does not come to that, Doctor.
Gaul has shown his true nature. I expected he was not dealing in good faith. But nevertheless, we had to make an attempt to find a peaceful solution to our problems with the Vaudoir. Now the war will continue. I grieve for all who have been lost, and for those who will fall before this conflict ends.
Head to Troy, Admiral.
Senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand. I hope Neelix and his people will be able to find some peace, and that Gaul will answer for his crimes. And I hope our paths cross again, perhaps under better circumstances next time. With your permission, I'll return to Voyager.
Mission granted. Farewell, Doctor. It's been an honor. On the plane. Alright, mission complete. Alright. Pause just for a second. Let me pause just for a second and I'll be right back. Alright. What do I need for this? Entertainment provisions. Medical supplies, industrial. I know. Okay, I was gonna say I know those are there. Ooh, I have a lot of things here I need to get through. Alright. Let's see. Nope, once again, the ship kind of heads a mind of its own. Yes, I know I'm not trying to warp into deep space here. For some reason, this ship kind of has a mind of its own. Alright. There we go. There we go. It's being a little bit uncooperative, but I got it. I got it. Oh. Okay, yes. Speaking of things, I needed to make sure that the damn microphone was on. Need to make sure the microphone was on, because of course, after that one time, all right. There we go.
It is good to see you, but I do not believe we require assistance. Our sensors have detected several containers of restricted substances on this vessel. My agents will board the ship, confiscate the contraband, and
and detain any involved parties. The case is clear, and the matter is settled.
Understood. Demon Ferocity 1285 will make.
Oh, please, you have to help me. I was framed. I bought these goods from a Ferengi merchant. Quinn was his name. He gave me a great price. I'll gladly hand the items over. Just don't arrest me. I'm begging you.
Certainly making this interesting. Yellow alert.
Stay out of our way! We're here for the goods on that ship. Our contract doesn't prohibit the use of violence, so give us the containers and everyone lives to see tomorrow.
Open channel the Benthans. Maybe we can work something out.
You are hereby deputized to assist the Benthan Authority with this issue. You will help us to bring these criminals to justice. Arm your weapons and commence your attack.
The Zari claim they have a contract to obtain the cargo.
The Hazari claims on the contraband are irrelevant. The laws on trafficking in this sector of space are clear. They are fortunate we did not find them in possession of the cargo already. Wishing to possess contraband isn't a crime. The Hazari are free to go, but if they interfere in our lawful duties, we are authorized to respond with appropriate force.
Captain Larrick has done nothing wrong. We can work this out peacefully.
The law is the law. The captain, whether he wants to admit it or not, is part of the black market trade and trying to hide his guilt. The Hazari are nothing more than galactic bounty hunters. They must be stopped for civilization to lawfully continue. We will not ask you again. Arm your weapons and aid us, or join them when we pass judgment.
We will not help you against the Hazari.
I see. You've chosen to stand at the side of criminals and will be dealt with accordingly.
Alert! All hands, battle stations. We do that one. You know, technically that one would be a. Technically that one would be. Technically that one would be destroyed because the ship was at 0. Ship was at 0%. I've had a couple of times I've had issues with this. Reinforcements. I think these ones right here. I think these ones right here are the final batch of ships. Oh, that's more. I thought that was the last group, but no, there's another swing of Benton ships over here. Okay, so those mines are definitely coming from my mines are definitely coming from my one's disabled. Disabled, so we got 50 speed to get this level up. There we go.
Surprised you lent us a hand. But when it comes to dealing with Bensons, I'll take any help I can get. So, you have my thanks, but not my credits. I don't like you that much. Now, if you don't mind, we'll be on our way once the cargo transport is complete.
Understood. Open channel to the Malon vessel.
Well, one thing's for certain. I will never deal with a Ferengi again. No prophet is worth the risk of winding up in a Benson prison. Speaking of Bensons, I'm leaving before they repair their ships. I'd do the same if I were you. Hey, thanks. You really did me a solid there.
You're welcome.
The Benson Authority will not forget this transgression. I will note your restraint in my report, but also the deviations from the law that your actions made possible. Do not think that you can come into our home, ignore our laws, and avoid the consequences. This is your first and only warning.
I will do what I think is right. Perhaps you should do the same.
The law determines what is right. I believed your people followed a similar tradition. Perhaps I was mistaken. A warning, then. Respect the law. Doing otherwise would be unwise.
Understood, Captain. Diva Ferocity 1285 out. Yeah, probably not a good idea to threaten this ship, especially seeing how I was able to take out an entire fleet of Benton ships. I wouldn't say take out. We did disable them though, but yeah, not too wise to threaten us over here. Right, so let's drop down here. Go over here and do this one. Okay, luckily I don't need to use the, oh my god, what's it called? I can't remember what the hell it's called.
Good to see you. Let's get to work. The Malon once used this system as a dump site. However, the radiation levels have been dropping. We investigated and found that the Vaudoir had chased the Malon away. Our intelligence indicates the Vaudoir are expecting us to deploy surveillance beacons into the area, which is why we have done just that.
Go on.
We've learned they plan to ambush us when we retrieve the data from the beacons. When that happens, they'll go from hunter to prey. The beacons are now, in essence, Vaudoir bait.
What's your plan?
We will counterattack the Vaudoir, disable one of their ships, and recover the intel data from their systems. We will then analyze the data to determine their recent movements and objectives.
What are you looking for?
We want to locate one of their main bases. So far, we've had little luck in finding where they hole up when they're not on the attack. This should change that. Time's a factor here. Let's get to work and scan the beacons. We wouldn't want to disappoint the Vaadwaur, now would we?
Helm, set a course for the first beacon. Alright, right over here. Let me go into tactical mode here.
Coming here was foolish. Now suffer the fate of all fools.
The ship is disabled. Time to acquire their data.
Alright.
We have the data.
Target shields have failed. Hull intake.
Annoying as hell. I think I said that a couple times. Oh god. That takes care of it. Oh, we're in a red alert. No wonder we aren't talking to her yet.
The legendary Vaadwaur paranoia. We should expect heightened resistance as we move forward.
Did you find what you needed?
Initial analysis of the data we acquired from them isn't turning up much. I'm afraid we caught a small fish this time. Let's continue, shall we? I look forward to seeing what swims up to nibble at our bait next time.
Indeed. Helm, take us to the next beacon. Nope, nothing, of course, nothing left. That one. I like how those holographic ships had to explode instead of just, poof, fade out of existence. Alright, scan this one.
You're not leaving here alive.
Alright.
Another successful day at the pond. Let's see what secrets our latest catch has to share with us.
Standing by.
Ah, our fish has swum through many waters indeed. I think we have something here. The ship's been to a couple of systems often. One system comes up more than the other. That's probably where their base is, but we need to be sure. I'm afraid we need to do some more fishing.
Understood. Let's head to the next beacon. Alright, over here.
Fire at will! Destroy the intruders!
No, not entirely.
Destroy them! Open fire! All weapons!
Like I said, not entirely. No, I want
Appears the Vodwar aren't amused by our angling efforts. We may be wearing out our welcome here.
Did you find what you need?
I'm afraid not. This vessel was assigned a patrol in another sector, and came in response to a distress beacon from earlier. It hasn't been to either of the systems we're looking at as a potential base location. It's risky, but I'm willing to cast my line one more time. Will you join me?
I think it's worth the risk. Let's go to the final beacon. Like how she says, oh, this needs to be the last, this is the last ship we need to scan. No. No, of course not. Alright. Come over here.
There's no time for formalities. A large Vodwar strike force is en route to this position at high warp. I doubt they're coming to exchange pleasantries.
Yes, Commander. We're expecting them.
Expecting? We'll continue this conversation soon. For the moment, I suggest you prepare for the fight of your life.
Acknowledged, Commander. DV Ferocity 1285 out.
Your time has passed.
All of a sudden. What the hell is that said about land?
Now, guys, let's discuss what's going on here. Judging by the company you're keeping, I'd guess it involves some unorthodox operations. What mischief has Sub-Commander Sahen dragged you into? And how can I extract you from it?
We were looking for...
Ah, Commander Jirok. So glad you could join our little fishing trip today. Our mischief is an operation aimed at discovering the location of a hidden Vodwar base. We were hoping to glean that data from one of the Vodwar ships we lured here. But, as you can see, they were quite indisposed. Permanently so, in point of fact.
We've narrowed our search down to 2 systems.
I see. Vodwar activity in this region is a growing concern. Finding this base is a worthy objective. How can I be of assistance?
Join search. Investigate one of the locations we discovered.
Very well. We'll set course for the first location on your list.
Good hunting, Commander.
Don't mind Commander Jirok. She and I have a personal disagreement from another lifetime. Not the cleanest ending to this operation, but Jirok can see what the Vodwar are up to in one system, while I take a look at the other.
Oh, seems likely one of you will find something.
Yes. Well, between us, I hope she finds nothing but an old toothless Vodwar merchant selling fat tribbles and fake Tranya.
Best of luck with that.
I'll take all the luck I can get. Comes in handy in my line of work. Thanks again for your help. Perhaps you and I can go fishing again sometime. Until then, may the elements watch over you.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Oh, crap. I think there were items there. I think there are items there that I missed. Alright, last thing, and then I gotta call it a stream. Hopefully everything's going good. Oh. Oh, ran right into a damn sun there.
I'm Logan Curtis of the Borg Cooperative. My vessel has taken heavy damage in battle, and several critical systems are on the verge of failure. Any assistance you can provide will be greatly appreciated. I realize you may not have reason to trust us, but I assure you, we are not your enemy. Assimilation is not our goal.
Helm, plot a course for the cooperative ship. Come again. I'm not quite sure I understand what you posted there.
Thank you for the aid. The Cooperative has tried to seek peace with Species 6339, but to no effect. They do not see that although we are Borg, we are free of the collective's influence, and wish no harm to others.
What happened here?
Species 6339 ambushed us in this system. My vessel was equipped to deal with such a threat, but then the Vodwar happened upon our conflict. And the Vodwar see everyone as a target. They opened fire on all of us. Now there are damaged ships on both sides.
Oh, okay.
We would aid Species 6339 and show them we are not their enemy. But we will need your help.
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. You have our assistance in this situation.
We shall follow your lead.
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Doing pretty good, thank you. Alright.
Stay away from us. I want nothing to do with Borg collaborators. If you want to help, destroy those drones. If you're not willing to do that, then go and leave us in peace. We will do what must be done.
Cooperative is here to help. They wish to negotiate a truce.
Peace? Our species was nearly wiped out by the Borg, and now they seek peace? There is no peace with a drone. The will of the collective remains in all of them, even if they claim to be free of it. Destroy them, and then we will talk to you about peace.
It's not going to happen. We're interested in peace between all parties here.
Incoming Vodwar!
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Ah, yeah, let's take it here, Vodwar. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, thank you very much.
Saved us.
Go. Oh, I need to get closer, probably to repair the ship.
You and the Cooperative helped us? Perhaps we were wrong. The Cooperative is willing to fight against such odds. The Borg brought my people to the brink of extinction. Now the Vaudouar are determined to finish us. If the Cooperative wants to unite against them, then our survival is more important than the past.
This one is Klingon. This one's Klingon aligned. My other Jem'Hadar character, however, is Federation aligned. But this one right here, the regular Jem'Hadar one I have is playing right now is KDF aligned. Let me come to an agreement. What else do you need from us?
We will require your assistance to recover our other ships in the area. Then we can make a stand against the Vaudouar.
We'll assist you. Be prepared to do your part.
We shall follow you to recover our allies.
Oh, his ship's already repaired. All right. Yeah, I also have a. Yeah, you can probably see a couple of my bridge officers here from the KDF officers. There's a Klingon and a Borg. Formers are quite nice. Now what? That man is shooting out one to be destroyed. That one, get closer to this, closer here, so I can repair this other ship. Where is there? I guess I can't actually repair it. Not until these ships are all gone. There. Now I should be able to repair this ship. I think that's one more ship left in the thing.
Thank you for the unexpected aid.
All right.
We need to recover one more ship. It should be close.
Yep, it's right over here. Of course, I'm pretty sure this is a trip.
It's a trap. The Vaudouar will be here at any moment. Must retreat.
The Cooperative will not give you the benefit.
There we go. Back away from my universe, because I keep saying let's not. Don't like it. Nasty and I don't like it. I need to go through my inventory and have a look at all the items here. I'm pretty sure my inventory's just a tad bit clustered. Have the same annoying thing as the conscription entry.
Only a few bot more left. Let's finish this.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I noticed. Thing just went whew, really, really quick there, too. Yeah, last ship there, so that wasn't too much trouble, but holy crap, man.
Thank you for your assistance. It will take some work, but my people must see that these Borg were victims of the Collective, just as we were. If we hope to have any chance of rebuilding the Octanti civilization, we will need allies. And those alliances can only flourish once the Vaudouar are defeated.
Wise words. Remember ours. Victory is life.
I believe we have taken an important step toward a truce with Species 6-3... with the Octanti. I think we have more in common than we realize. I'm not reading any Vaudouar craft on sensors. We'll handle things from here. Thank you once again for your assistance. The Cooperative will remember your goodwill, and I suspect the Octanti will as well.
The system. I like that as soon as we warp out, the ship's got to disable its tactical mode. All right. We'll grab my duty officer.
Are you familiar with the Cavalli?
Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, can't do that. Fortunately, can't do that right now. Is where I have to leave things off. Do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Helps me my channel out quite a bit.